Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping and Scents. So today I have a different kind of video for you. I'm showing you my new tattoo. This will be one of many. So let me talk to you about my process and everything. So getting a tattoo is a personal choice. Some people like them, some people hate them. Whatever is, whatever you choose, it's up to you. So I had been wanting to get a new tattoo, and I searched online for something that was meaningful and special to me. I found this ladybug, and she's different than a regular ladybug, obviously. She's purple, which is my favorite color, and she has hearts instead of spots. And if you look closely, it almost looks like she's frowning. So it's like she's full of love, but she's also sad, and she's walking on her way. Now, this tattoo took 2.5 hours to complete. I did this in one session. For people who want to know, does a tattoo hurt? Everybody's pain tolerance is different. For me, I haven't gotten a tattoo this large in a while. So in many years, many years. So it was, I had gotten a smaller one recently of an infinity symbol. And then I decided to go larger and get this tattoo. It does feel like a scraping, stabbing pain. But after a while, your body gets numb and you can kind of tolerate it. So sitting in this position with my leg elevated, I did have to take breaks because my legs did fall asleep and I got pins and needles. And so I'm going to show you the process in this video if you guys care to see it. If not, you can click out now. Totally understandable. So let's move on. So first, they stencil the tattoo in purple. This is removable ink. This is just to show you the placement of the tattoo, the size, and if you are agreeable to it, then they go ahead and proceed with the permanent ink. So after I agreed that this is what I wanted, then the tattoo artist was able to do the black outline. This is permanent ink that you're seeing right now. And it looks a lot different without the shading. It's harder to see the frown. But this is the first step in the process, is the outline. After you see the temporary outline, this is the permanent outline. So, yeah. It's quite a big tattoo. It does take up most of my ankle. It's on the inside of my ankle, not the outside, because I wanted to be able to look at it, and I didn't want to have to contort my leg to be able to see it if it was on the opposite side. The artist said, if you put on the opposite side, it's really for other people to see, and the inside is for you to see. So here's the first step in the shading process. This is all the black that's done first, and now you can start to see the face, the eyes, and more detail in the legs. So this part, it's harder to say which part hurts more. This is the tattoo artist in the process of tattooing me, and my leg is raised on a pillow covered with plastic for sanitation reasons. Everything is done with new needles that he opened in front of me. New needles, new ink, a lot of different color ink. So yes, this is what my view was for 2.5 hours, pretty much. And then I realized if I sat up instead of lie down, it seemed to hurt less for some reason. I don't know why that was, but that's what it was. So yes, this is a very talented tattoo artist that is doing the work for me. You want to pick somebody that you trust and that does good work and that you've seen their work before and you want to continue with them. So, waiting to move on to the next slide. It's hard to time these things. I don't know how much I'm going to say about each thing. So, okay, so here's a close-up of the needles applying the ink to the skin. You can see that the tattoo artist is wearing rubber gloves for sanitation. I don't know why the tattoo needle is wrapped in that pink fuzzy gauze. Maybe for better grip. I don't know. So, yes. And ironically, the needle was purple too. So this is his iPad with the image that I gave him from the internet. So he was looking back and forth at the image to make sure that he got it exactly right with the shading. You could see it's purple, but towards the center, it's a little bit more blue. And then on the table, you could see the different inks. There's orange, teal, purple, and yellow to do the full coloring. You could see on the side of where like her chin area is under the frown, there's some orange and yellow shading there. And then it has a 3D effect with the white, and that white is white ink. So yeah, you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about the color bleeding over the white spots, because the white spots are filled in with white ink that you may not be able to see now, but as the tattoo heals, the white will pop more, and it prevents the other colors from, you know, coming into the picture, because I didn't want the eyes to bleed out black and then the mouth to bleed out. So here's what the tattoo looks like 48 hours later under a clear bandage. That's excess ink and superficial blood under there. That's normal. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like to take the bandage off, which does not hurt at all. It's a little gross, but it does not hurt. So yeah, I was a little bit alarmed when I saw this, because I was like, oh, it looks like a roach, like a black blob. But yeah, you'll see as I take the bandage off what it looks like. And my dog is coughing in the background. Yeah, so if you get a tattoo for the first time, don't be scared if you see this, because that's what happens. And then as the tattoo heals, it'll flake. Do not pick at it. Do not pick the flakes off. You will make dents and you'll mess up your skin. Yeah. So. And the basic healing process. Oh, here. Here is the tattoo artist doing in some color. He's wiping away as he's working. He's wiping it with A&D ointment so that he can see where the color is going. So you can hear the gun. I'm going to shut up now so you can watch. As you can see, I was a little bit alarmed to find that my ladybug was black under this see-through bandage. But as you can tell, when I move this, it's like superficial blood and ink mixed together. So now it's been about 48 hours since I've had this done, and I'm going to peel off the bandage, and I'm not going to be able to hold the camera as I do this. Maybe I will be. And all the ink and blood is going to rush out. So I'm going to need a paper towel. Hold on. Okay. So let's peel this off and let's see what we got going on. Oh, that's disgusting. What we got going on under here? I can't do this. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So, let me just tap this here. Okay. As you can see, that's a lot of ink. I'm going to wash this with gentle antibacterial soap and then put some Aquaphor on it, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it's looking like. Okay? Okay, so this is what the tattoo looks like after it's been washed with gently washed with some antibacterial Dove soap. So now we're going to just pat it dry. Keep in mind, this is not what the full colors and everything will look like. It still has time to heal. So you might see some, like, looks like flaking and whatever. If you've gotten a tattoo before, you know the process. It'll flake up. Not supposed to pick at it. Not supposed to shave over it while it's healing. So we're going to take some Aquaphor. You can use Aquaphor, you can use A&D ointment, whatever your tattoo artist suggests. I have the baby one. So I'm going to take some of this Aquaphor. Now, my hands are clean. You're not supposed to saturate the tattoo. You're just supposed to go over it enough where it's moist and it's like has a sheen. Don't glob on the ointment, whatever ointment you use. So I'm just going to go gentle, 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 gentle over the entire tattoo. So you could see we have it so it's shiny, but it's not doused in ointment. Okay, so I'm going to go all around there. Okay, so it looks shiny. Okay, and it's moist. There you go.